Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's light 7. Way we go. We're underway here from Coda. It's down in a turn 1. Apologies for this. I'm trying to retire. Here we go. Down in a turn 1. It's David Albon who keeps the lead at turn 1 as they all scramble from behind. As here we go. Down into the S's. They all scramble positions as Getty Elimini side by side with Michael Mora as they head down. There's all contact. It's not where you want to go side by side as they head down into here. David Albon pulling away with a half a second gap over Max Beard. As they're side by side here, as they head down into the second hairpin. Oh, Michael Moore, actually, that was Christian Severson who sends it to the inside of Landon Bear now. He's trying to get up to P5. What a start this was from Christian Severson. Into the second hairpin. Here we go. Moves being made, or that was just defending for Getty Elimini on Michael Mora. Mora's going to have DRS, though. I don't think he's going to be able to really fight it. No, Christian Severson goes to the inside. Christian Severson goes up to P4. What a drive this is for Christian Severson. The two V-Carbs fighting here. There's not going to be any moves made into the braking zone here. Oh, that was a Ferrari that went really deep. Is heading down there. That's an end play off in the runoff right there. I don't know whose it is. That'd be Michael Mora. I believe. No, that would be Christian Severson. Christian Severson's end play is off. So that's unfortunate for Christian Severson. He had a similar moment in back last Sunday in Austria, and he had to repair the wing there. But I don't know if he'll repair it here because he said he didn't. He kind of regretted changing the front wing back in Austria. So I don't know if he will do it here. As here we go. Oh, that was contact in the barrier. Goes the Ferrari. The Ferrari and someone else went in the barrier there. As the VSC is out. That was Landon Bear now. Landon Bear now, and the Ferrari of Elijah Wheeler, and that brings out the VSC on lap 3 here in Austin. Severson, a 3-second time penalty. That's going to add on to his time at the end of the race, unless he serves under a pit stop. I don't think he can though. As here we go down the long straightaway here. Here comes Getty Elimini. Goes to the inside as they head down through here. They're 3 wide heading down here. Beard got squeezed to the outside, and Beard loses 2 spots in the process. Beard loses 2 spots in the span of 1 corner. They went 3 wide, and that's not really a place where you go through. It gets so tight, they're even going 2 wide. Right now, slipstream. Here comes Getty Elimini. Looks to the inside at the end of the straightaway, and into the braking zone goes Getty Elimini, and he takes second place. Actually, not quite. Still side by side as they head down through here. Now Getty Elimini is clear. Getty Elimini gets up to P2. Getty Elimini has the DRS. Going to go around Christian Severson pretty easily right here in the Sauber. Elimini goes up to P2. Here comes Michael Mora on his teammate. Not going to get there, but Beard on the outside of Michael Mora. Beard down to P5. So here we go. Here goes Christian Severson. He's gonna have a run. Oh, doesn't get a good exit there. It might be kind of close here with if he's gonna be able to make this move here on the Sauber. Here he comes. He is still able to get there into the braking zone here, side by side. Also, the Red Bull goes side by side with the V-Carb. Doesn't get there, but Christian Severson, the other V-Carb, goes up to P2. Oh, switchback though from the kick Sauber. A switchback from the Sauber, but oh, that was also Michael Mora takes advantage, and they collide. The 2 V-Carbs collide. They save it though. That was a close moment there. Michael Mora got ghosted there. That was a big moment though. Did Michael Mora get any damage from that? Doesn't look like he did. Oh no! That's Maddox Beard around. Maddox Beard around the short shoe. Right next to the pit entrance, Maddox Beard goes around, and that loses him everything to the second pack. Here we go through the penultimate corner. Getty Elimini in that DRS range is also Christian Severson dives into the pit lane. An early pit stop from the V-Carb. He's likely going to go on the hard compound tire here. That kind of surprised me. I thought he would wait a little bit longer to pit, but I guess we are starting to get into that pit window. So he's also going to repair that wing. It might not be a bad call because he can maybe make up that time with the undercut. Will he enter the pits? Yes, he will. Dives into the pits, the kick Sauber. So yeah, pit stops just starting. Here we go. Will the V-Carb be able to jump the Sauber? I don't think he will. I just don't think the V-Carb is going to be able to. The Sauber heads into his pit box now. Good stop from the Sauber crew. Could get close here. Pit window is open if you're going to pit for mediums. Oh, it's going to be close. Side by side as Christian Severson, even with the wing change, gets the undercut on Gaddy Elimini. Will there be any moves, though? Yep, there's moves back there. That's Michael Moore and Gaddy Elimini side by side. Michael Moore goes up to P4. It's a V-Carb 3-4 right now. The Sauber, here he comes with the DRS with the momentum as he heads down into the braking zone here. Goes to the inside, and he will likely get the position here. Michael Moore backs out as the Sauber goes up to P2. Down into the braking zone here. This Michael Moore goes back up to P3 with that DRS. Here we go, down into the braking zone here. DRS can be enabled for Michael Moore. He's right on the rear gearbox. Should be a pretty easy move here from the V-Carb. Here we go with the DRS. Goes to the inside of Gaddy Elimini. And Michael Moore. Oh no, and that's Ben Elliott who retires from the session. Will that be a safety car? I'm not sure if it will be. Doesn't look like it will be. Michael Moore up to P3 though. So yeah, Ben Elliott retires from the session. So 10 seconds added on is actually going to retire from the session in the pit lane. So, yep, he retires from the session in the pit lane. So it's going to be the second retirement of today. So now everyone is guaranteed a top 8 finish here in COTA. Is looking through the field. Here comes Michael Moore. Moore with the DRS on the Sauber. The Sauber going to defend though. Sauber defends, not going to be enough though. Can't beat that DRS as the Sauber goes down to P4. Moore up to the podium places once again. Moore, who has a little bit of a slide right there. Here comes Gaddy Elimini, going to have the DRS once again right there on the rear gearbox. Actually hits him a little bit. That was quite a big moment there. Here comes Gaddy Elimini. Might not be able to make the move here. He goes around the outside into the hairpin here. Gets the switchback though on the V-Carb. Side by side down through the S's. Will he be able to get clear of Michael Moore here? Side by side, Moore does not budge. Sideways though, sideways from Michael Moore. He had to take the runoff a little bit through the S's, but Moore stays in P3. But definitely Gaddy Elimini is in striking range here on Michael Moore. He gained a lot through that stadium section. I mean, this Alpine is gaining quite a lot. 3.3 seconds. This Alpine could be on for a podium right here. Billy Kreger, who saw this coming? That late pit stop might have just paid off because he is gaining 3.3 seconds the gap. This is looking pretty good for this Alpine here. They've third and fourth have got to be smart about their moves now because they might open the door for this Alpine to try to steal this podium away from both of them. If Gaddy Elimini could just get that move into the stadium section, I just wonder if he can pull away just enough in that stadium section. And he is right there. This might be the lap where we can find that out. Because here comes the Sauber with the DRS on Nakamura. Here we go as he pulls to the inside, heading into his best spot on the track. Gaddy Elimini gets up into the podium places. Now, how well will Michael Moore be able to navigate the stadium section here? He's now put in Gaddy Elimini's shoes here because now Michael Moore is going to have to navigate his weak spot of the track behind Gaddy Elimini. I mean, he actually wasn't too bad from Michael Moore. He's easily probably going to get this move done down this straightaway. That's not what Gadielmini wanted to see, because here comes Michael Mora with the DRS. He's going to have the DRS down this straightaway and the slipstream. Mora has a big run down into the braking zone once again. Mora goes up to P3. You see that Alpine is gaining so much every lap. Will he be able to get to the podium places though? Oh, that was contact. That was contact from third and fourth, and that helps Alpine even more. Those fresh tires are paying off so much. Those newer tires are paying off so much. And you can see he gains so much in that stadium section because that is so reliant on tires. Right there is 3 cars under a blanket. It's the Alpine right there. I just don't know if he's gonna be able to get there. Yes, he does. It's the kick stubber runs slow on ERS. The Alpine up to P4. He goes for V3. He makes the send as he pushes the V carb off. And through goes Saber. David Albon wins the United States Grand Prix. But this is insane racing here for P3. And Gadielmini might have just lucked out. Here we go, down through Istanbul for one final time. Michael Moore gets a 10-second penalty, as now that brings the Alpine. The Alpine's going to get up to P4, but Gadielmini is going to be P3. Christian Severson P2. Gadielmini rounds the final corner to finish in the 3rd position. Gadielmini stands on the podium. Michael Moore P5 as Alpine P4. As now the last car to finish is going to be the Red Bull, who has a front wing that off. It's been a frustrating race for Maddox Beard, but what great racing that was.